17 and a half year old, I started my brick factory. That's how I started my journey. I met my wife Manisha. Nobody even know my last name. I can do the same for me. I think she was very young, maybe 10 years old so. She was very tomboyish.
Like not even friends that time, just like knowing each other, you know. So, and then we become good friends, and then he kind of proposed me.
So that's where we become boyfriend and girlfriend, and she's still with me today, and I'm lucky to have her on my side. I think God must have given me the wisdom. After me and Manisha had a wedding, she came to America to meet her parents. And she and her dad, I think they win $50,000. So I asked her, is this dollar or rupees? She said, no, dollar. I said, okay, that's a good one. And when I came to America, I realized, oh my God, nobody even knows my last name. Nobody knows me. I have no privilege of my father being a judge and my grandfather being colonels. So you have to start very humble in America. What are you gonna sell, a newspaper on a footpath like others do? I said, Dad, whatever it takes. What choice do you have when you come to America when you don't have big money? You can't buy big property. I had no business experience of America. So I met the guy, his name is Firdosh, and he had a small stationery store. It was 400 or 500 square foot on the Bergen Line in New Jersey. And I went to see him and just tried to buy his store actually, and he started training me. What I did, it just duplicated. What I did on a cigarette carton, if I'm buying for $10, I sold it for $9.99. So where I was selling at 1 penny below, and for hours and hours in a month, I was walking and distributing flyers.
We didn't have a car at that time, so we said we got to have something in a walking distance, so at least, you know, we can commute. We found one mobile home park next to us, next to the store, and we saw the Indian street name over there. It was a very tough and very place. It was a very scary place also, but we survived. We learned from scratch. We didn't know nothing about no products whatsoever. We learned each and every, because we don't have this product in India. All these beers, cigarettes.
There's a good story that my dad tells me all the time. When they had their first store, he had the flu. He was sick for a couple days, but my mom can't run the store alone. You can't just be like a, you know, just a single lady running an entire store, and especially at night. So what he did is he brought a cot and literally laid it right by the cash register, and he slept at her feet for 3 days.
I started understanding the psychology, which I never had to before, that why they buy it, how they buy it, what reason they buy it. And ultimately you do all of the things and your luck is there. I learned from Sam Walton's book that if you distribute flyers and money, then you are in. So that's how I did. And I started. The business was almost $200 a day between 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. And I brought it to almost $3,000 a day. And I realized, eureka moment, I said, this is it. And then we had a little saving, as Indian wives do, and we started business in $18,000. So I thought I made $15,000 in 45, 50 days. That's unheard in my life. I said, that's it. And then within a month, we start making 1 store, 2, 3, 4, and I never stopped.
We sold one store, we make some money, then we learned, we made another store. So we learned that game that, oh, we can do this and we can develop and sell it.
Remember, we were a young couple. We decided to have family. Manisha was pregnant. And I said, oh, so what do we do?
So then I said, we need to slow down from the store business, because now I want to settle down with the kids and all that.
I'm very passionate about everything, but I was not very passionate about store running. I am not much tedious. I never wrote a check till today. She takes care of all the accounting. She looks after. She's just literally a CFO of my life and a company.
I told him, why don't you go in a business where we don't have to work daily, morning to night. So I said, I will manage the store and you just go out and just go browse around, you know, like where we can go.